In your vote 2024, Vice President Kamala Harris is making the biggest decision of her campaign for president as she chooses a running mate. Our Washington correspondent Julia Benbrook joining us live from the White House with more about each of her top contenders. Julia.
Well, we know that running mates often become political afterthoughts once they're selected, but the Harris campaign knows that she's still introducing herself to many Americans, and this choice will offer a key window into how she makes decisions, what kind of politics she wants to practice, and her sense of the electoral weaknesses that she needs to account for. Vice President Kamala Harris interviewed some of her potential VP picks on Sunday. Two of those top contenders from battleground states, including former Pennsylvania Attorney General and current Governor Josh Shapiro.
The vice president has a deeply personal decision to make. She will make the right decision for her and for the country.
And Arizona Senator Mark Kelly, a retired Navy captain and NASA astronaut. Kelly represents a state President Joe Biden won by just over 10,000 votes in 2020.
Donald Trump wants to drag us back to, his prior administration, which was a bad deal for Americans.
Governor Tim Walz of Minnesota, a former high school teacher and congressman, also on the short list. He was one of the first to refer to the top of the GOP ticket as weird, a talking point that has gained traction in recent weeks.
I just am who I am and put it out there. I think this is going to be really important, that the best decision and the best for the vice president to make that.
In the final days of the accelerated vice presidential search, Harris was most concerned with what one source close to the process described as the 3 C's: competence, chemistry, and core values.
At the end of the day, it will be who she has good chemistry with and feels like I can lead, I can run a campaign in 95 days and win.
Harris and her VP pick will hit the ground running, crisscrossing the country to visit battleground states. The first stop is Tuesday in Philadelphia. And we know that this announcement will come either at or before that Philadelphia rally. The Harris campaign has been teasing an exclusive live stream with the vice president and her running mate for those who donate, telling supporters that they could be some of the first to hear from the two of them together. Reporting live at the White House, Julia Benbrook, Wish TV.
Julia, before we let you go, obviously a big decision for Harris. Who is she leaning on as she weighs the pros and cons of each potential pick?
She's been weighing this decision with a small group of confidants, including her husband, Doug Imhoff, the second gentleman, and former Attorney General Eric Holder, whose law firm has been helping with the vetting process. Now, throughout this process, she has asked several close advisors who would make the best governing partner for her at the White House. But of course, she's also concerned with electability, looking at how each of them could even out the ticket and could help her in those key battleground states. Phil?
Yeah. All right, Julia Benbrook on a very busy night. Thank you very much. We'll talk to you soon. Thank you. All right.